multi-family residential project on property located at 350 North, 50 West in the MR8 multifamily zoning district. Mr. Agard.
Thank you, Commissioners. This is a project that I've been working with for approximately 5 years. It's nice to finally see the project coming to fruition. It was rezoned to MR8 a number of years ago, right after I started working here as the planner. So I'm glad to see the applicants moving forward with it. The subject property is the little Utah-shaped parcel highlighted in red. Sits immediately west of the Best Western Hotel and is surrounded on the north, the west, and the south by single-family residential. As I mentioned, the property was rezoned to MR8 a few years back, and I have mislabeled that zoning map. Everything to the north, south, and west is R17, not MR8. So please forgive that error on those labels. And then property to the east is GC General Commercial. It's interesting how you don't notice mistakes until you're standing here. I reviewed this slide twice before I came in here, but this is the site plan as proposed by the applicant. It's fairly straightforward. These will be front-loaded townhomes that will access 50 West. There's the little area with the hatch pattern, that's a stormwater depression. There is some guest parking located to the south there, even though current ordinances don't necessarily require guest parking, given that the project has sufficient garage space and driveway space. However, that is a nice amenity. And then, of course, they're providing a play structure there for the residents to use. The landscaping plan, they meet all the requirements for landscaping in regards to the number of trees and the types of ground covers that are used. This is the proposed building elevation. We have reviewed these elevations for compliance with the architectural standards as found in Tooele City Code 7-11A. You'll note that there's plenty of vertical articulation in the roof line. They've provided some good masonry on the front and on the side facade. And then this is the side and the rear facade of the structure. The rear facade does not face a public street and is therefore not as subject to the masonry requirements as the front-facing facade. But we've reviewed the architecture. We are confident that it complies with the ordinance. Staff is recommending approval of the site plan design review with the conditions listed on in your staff report. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those for you.
All right, we'll bring this back to the commission for further questions or comments. Yes, Commissioner Hammer.
A general question, not necessarily specific to this plot, but can you remind me what we decided on sidewalk ordinances for this area, like 50th West and I think Garden Street? We talked about different things. This won't have any sidewalk in front of it, is that right?
Yeah, you're correct. We a number of months ago we finalized an ordinance that recommended sidewalk and improvements for these minor class streets throughout the city, 50 West, Garden Street, 100 West, and so forth. And the ordinance recommends certain improvements based upon what's there, what the existing right-of-way is, and so forth. And this one complies with what the ordinance recommends, but it's different by section. It's not universal throughout the entire length of the road. A lot of it depends on what's on the other side, how wide the right-of-way is, and so forth. So when they come in for approvals, any development approval on these roads, we check the ordinance and make sure that what they're proposing complies with that particular section of the road. So, some areas have sidewalk, some don't. Some are only required to have curb and gutter. Just really depends on the section of the street.
Yeah, I drove down 50th West today, the whole length of it. I'm just trying to remember what we decided, because we talked about it for a long time.
Yeah,
and I could see some improvements and then not see some improvements, and I was all confused. So thank you for that.
Yep.
I'm still confused. I'll have to ask each time.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Thanks.
We'll get answers each time.
Just asking what we're all thinking.
Good. Any other questions or comment? All right, I'll entertain a motion on this one.
Mr. Chair, I move we approve application number 2024-41 Request for site plan design review approval by Flyway Holdings for the 50th Place multifamily development located at 350 North, 50 West in the MR8 zoning district based on the findings and subject to the conditions listed in the staff report dated October 18th, 2024.
I've got a motion to approve from Commissioner Sloan. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
And a second from Commissioner Proctor. Commissioner Hammer, how do you vote?
Aye.
Commissioner Proctor?
Aye.
Commissioner Sloan?
Aye.
Commissioner Robinson?
Aye.
Commissioner Jensen?
Aye.
Commissioner Anderson?
Aye.
I am Chairman Hamilton. I also vote aye. This one is approved. Moves us on to number 5 on our agenda is our city council reports. Ms. Manzione.
Hello, everyone. Our last city council meeting was very short, and I actually wasn't there, but I'm going to report on it anyway. That's because I watched it
Those two things aren't
after.
necessarily related.
They aren't related. We did swear in a new deputy fire chief, Jed Kolovich, so we're excited about that. And then the industrial landscaping ordinance that you guys talked about at your last meeting was approved by the council, and then we had an economic development report, and then we spent a lot of money on sidewalks and roads. Any questions? All necessary. I mean, we're working really hard to get the sidewalks and the roads up to where they need to be. And there's a lot of work to be done, but we're trying to just do it in sections and do what we can each year with the budget that we have, so it's
And is
an
that
important part.
sidewalk reimbursement plan still in place?
It is.
Okay, good. I'm going to be utilizing that soon.
Yeah, it's a good one, I
Might
think.
as well take advantage, right?
Right, yeah. Any questions? Anything else I can help you
Any
with?
questions or comments for council? Thank you.
Okay, thank
Appreciate
you.
all the hard work. Moves us on to number 6 tonight is a review and decision of our minutes of the Planning Commission meeting held on October 9th, 2024. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes? All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chair, I move we approve the minutes for the meeting held October 9th, 2024.
Motion to approve from Commissioner Robinson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
And a second from Commissioner Anderson. Commissioner Hammer, how do you vote?
Aye.
Commissioner Proctor?
Aye.
Commissioner Sloan?
Aye.
Commissioner Robinson?
Aye.
Commissioner Jensen?
Aye.
Commissioner Anderson?
Aye.
I am Chairman Hamilton. I also vote aye. Those pass. Moves us on to number 7, and I will entertain a motion.
Move to adjourn.
We are adjourned. Thank you, Commissioner Hammer.